Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold, my technically third large undertaking of an entire Pokemon game, the first being Emerald, and then we did Mystery Dungeon if you want to count that. This is kind of a different beast though. I would say it's because it's on the DS, but once again, we did Mystery Dungeon, if you want to count that. So, I'll explain a lot about the game if you're unfamiliar with it later. Let's get this intro through with. Looks like the sun is descending in the sky. That's what it does. So this would be what they call twilight, wouldn't it? We've got a real genius here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things that you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. It's a Meryl. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at others we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me? I guess I will. So you're a boy then? Yeah, I usually choose the boy option. Tell me your name. So our name, as usual, will be... Now here's the weird thing. I'm gonna lowercase my name. I know this isn't in the games that have Pokemon names lowercase yet, but it just feels natural. Your name is Rob? Sure is. Rob, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure, let's go to the world of Pokemon. See you later. You won't smell us later. And so we start our journey. So, this is a Generation 2 game technically, but it is Generation 4. That's some information to get you started before we walk out into the world. Hi Rob, you're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Oh, I almost forgot, our acquaintance Professor Elm was looking for you. Oh, they don't fully capitalize names in this game. He said he had a favor to ask of you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. We have a bag. This is your trainer card. Here you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what they do in no time. Yeah, this game added the menu just on the bottom screen, which I kind of miss because that's not really in the newer games, not fully at least. Gonna go ahead and set some rules here. Set that to fast, battle scene, of course on. I'm gonna set the battle style, and this is just a challenge for myself to set. That means whenever we knock out an opponent's Pokemon, we don't get a free chance to swap out. Sound will stay on stereo, button mode on normal, and let's see what frame strikes my fancy here. I do like the orange one, given it's, HeartGold. This seems to be the one that's like designated for HeartGold, seeing how that one's silver. Yeah, I think I'll go for that one for now. We might change it around through the game, but this is what we'll start out as. Very symbolic. I'm not gonna bother saving or anything because we don't really have any use for any of the other buttons, so let's just get moving. New Barktown. It's a Meryl. Also, I love the windmill aesthetic of this area. All right. Guess we get no apology, we just get bumped by a Meryl and that's it. That's it. I like your bag. Yo, thanks. I'm stylish. Yo, Rob, I hear Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. You're not gonna tell me how amazing technology is? That's usually the guy that does it. Pikachu is an evolved Pokemon. This fact was first discovered by Professor Elm. I was amazed by Professor Elm's findings. He's so famous for his research on Pokemon evolution. I wish I could be a researcher like him. I wonder what it really takes to be a researcher in this world, Like, I'm sure they go to university and all that, but I don't know. How much studying does it really take? Hello there. Hi Rob, Lyra's upstairs. She's playing games with our Pokemon as usual. You didn't bring your Pokemon. Oh, I should have known. You don't have your own Pokemon yet. Well, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings, Rob. That's okay. This is the day. This is the day we just turned 10, supposedly. I don't know. Who's to say in these games anymore? They keep flip-flopping it. Rob, Professor Elm was looking for you. Did you go to his lab? Yeah, okay. I can take a hint. Everyone's screaming at me. Oh, you don't have a Pokemon? Didn't mean to be offensive. I guess I'll go ahead and go to the lab since everyone seems to want us to do that. But before we do that, got a little bit of a shady character. What's up? So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? And he kicks us back. Very dynamic. Oh, this bangs. This is the best lab theme of them all. Gotta say. Hi Rob, I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon, but walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm gonna give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you can choose from. But first, I gotta take a call from my high-tech, or I have to answer an email. This dude gets rings for his email. Fancy. Okay. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things about and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? We can count on you? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. Alright, so, as it is with any Pokemon game, it is about time to choose our starter. We have Chikorita, the Grass-type Pokemon, Totodile, the Water-type Pokemon, or Cyndaquil, the Fire-type Pokemon. Now, honestly, it's always said that Cyndaquil and Totodile are both the definitive picks for this game. But personally, I've always chosen Chikorita every single time, so I'm going to stick with it. Rob received Chikorita from Professor Elm, with a fancy little animation to go with it. Give a nickname to the Chikorita? Yeah, why not? So, I had to go with this one to start. You get it, it's our friend, and it's a grass type. Easy choice. Is Bud the name you want to give? Yeah, and once again, Pokemon names are all capitalized, so guess we'll keep it that way. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use, just check the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Rob. And thus, we're thrust right into our adventure, but not before getting stopped by a scientific aid. I want you to have these to help you with your task. And we get some potions. Of course, it would be too dangerous otherwise. Pokemon are weak in the beginning. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think yours is in danger. Oh, I will, don't you worry. So, with that, we now have a Pokemon tab, and we have a cutscene too. Rob, so you picked a Chikorita. That's a cute Pokemon you have. Yeah, you know, I was safeguarding just in case you happen to battle me. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. Of course we couldn't go without saying bye to our mom. That would be a terrible thing to do. Before we do though, I want to check up on this Chikorita, see what we got here. So of course it's your average Chikorita, nothing too special. We got a gentle nature, which increases, I want to say that increases defense and decreases special defense, but it might be the opposite. I'm sorry, I don't remember which one the blue and the red one does. Oops. That's a big oopsie on my part, but hey, if it's just affecting defense stats, I don't really care too much about it in the first place. So here we can see it's just statistics, not stats, but we can see all of the other stuff where it was caught. Its name, its type, our ID number down there. And then we also have its moves on this room. And the ability is Overgrow, of course, which increases its attacks when it's below, I think, 10, 20%? I don't know. I really don't know anything about Pokemon, do I? Anyway, let's move right on back to our mom. Show her our brand new Pokemon. What's up? Oh, Rob, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say. What kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Yeah, I wouldn't want to miss out on that. I do love the Pokegear in this game. The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call too. Do you remember how? I have a feeling that if I say no, you're gonna explain it anyway. Select the Pokemon Gear button on the touchscreen, then select the telephone button. Who would have guessed? The names of the Pokemon people you can call, you don't call Pokemon, are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. Yeah, me neither. So with that does introduce kind of the big thing about this game. Your Pokemon follow behind you. The only game in the entire series to date to do this with all the Pokemon you can catch. Obviously, Yellow did it with just a Pikachu, but this is the first game to extend it to every single Pokemon. Wait 1 second. What do you got for me? Ooh, yeah, he kind of walks with like a hunch. I didn't even notice that before. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Well, kind of convenient you remembered it now, right when we got a Pokegear. I'll call you if anything comes up. All right, sounds good to me. And sometimes Pokemon will even have like special things that they do in certain routes. I'm not sure which one's Chikorita is, but it looks like it wants to lead. Yeah, this isn't its special route. So each of the starters do have a special route near the beginning where they have a special little dialogue box. I believe Chikorita's is the route after this one, so we won't be seeing that for a few seconds. For the time being now, this is a good chance to explain a lot of the things that this specific game added. Obviously, this game came out after Pearl and Diamond, and here we have a battle. Our first battle with a Pidgey. So I guess if you've never played a Pokemon game before, ooh, I kind of like that golden shiny thing down there on the for the text. So you attack Pokemon, do damage, bring them down to 0 HP. They actually have a surprising low amount of like explaining the game to you in this. Ooh, that's weird. Stereo sound, if your Pokemon gets hit, you hear it in the left ear. If the opponent's Pokemon gets hit, you hear it in the right ear. I wasn't prepared for that. But yeah, keep attacking until the opponent hits 0. Normally you'd have a kind of tutorial battle with your rival, but this is oddly one of the games that doesn't have that, so we get to go right into the action. Oh, another. Geez, at this rate, I'm gonna have to be careful in the first area. Might get knocked out here. Wanted to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. Good for you, buddy. I'm real proud of you. So we also don't have the run option yet, so that comes a little bit later. One of the most important things, I guess we can talk about some differences between this game and I don't have a bag for it. And the original Gold and Silver is that obviously we have Gen 3 and 4 Pokemon in the game, waiting for Pokemon that appear only at night. This is also a game that brought back the generation that brought back the day and night cycle, similar to how Gold and Silver had it. So we'll be able to find different Pokemon at day and at night. What's up, my dude? You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone's a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me. Guess we have no choice. No, I'm sorry, I forgot you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try to keep up. Yeah, good job. All you have to do is release the B button. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon at no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn a lot about them. Sounds good. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Once again, very self-explanatory. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll find Mr. Pokemon's house. That's where we're headed, so once again, very good to know. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water. We walk very slowly. Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. Gotcha, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. I was about to say, no thanks. Who knows what you have? Touch the sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. It also says hold the B button down to sprint. This is a game that added a very, very nice mechanic. If you press the run button on the touchscreen, you can just always have run enabled. You don't even have to press B. And if I press B now, it doesn't do anything. I battled trainers on the road. My Pokemon lost. They're a mess. I must take them to a Pokemon Center. Let's go ahead and say hi to all the other people around here. You never know if they might have a little goodie to give you. Ooh, now I have to get used to my newfound speed. You're trying to see how good of you are as a Pokemon trainer? You better visit the Pokemon gyms all over Johto to collect badges. That's true. When I get older, I'm gonna be a gym leader. I'll make my Pokemon battle with my friends to make them tougher. Cool, I wouldn't recommend sicking your Pokemon on your friends, but hey, whatever gets you through the day. Oh yeah, it's your house. Bye. We already heard your 2 cents. When you're with Pokemon, going anywhere was fun. Was fun, I said, as if it was in the past tense. Hello there. Pokemon gain experience in battle and change their form. I guess I can use all these dialogues as an impromptu tutorial, how about that? I heard that each Pokemon has its own nature, and it has something to do with Pokemon stats. Yeah, we did check those out earlier. It seems like our Chikorita is going to be very good, very well off on special defense, which is just what I want with Chikorita. It is a bit of a bulkier Pokemon than strength, so that's the way we're going to be playing it for the most part. I do have, of course, an entire team planned out for this run through, so don't worry about that. We're going to have a nice and balanced team, so Chikorita won't be out there struggling all by herself. Hisself. It's gonna be weird having a boy Chikorita. It's great, I can store any number of Pokemon, and it's all free. That's great. That PC is free for any trainer to use. Yep, so this is our PC. Whenever we catch more Pokemon, that'll be more useful to us, but for now, we're just going to be going to the Pokemon Centers to heal. And honestly, there's no real reason to go to the Pokemon Mart yet, so I'm just gonna skip ahead of that. Hoof, hoof, I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it. The guy loaded the map card onto our Pokegear, so now we have a map. This time, it's required. Select the Pokegear on the touchscreen and then select the town map icon. You'll see a map of every region the region you're currently in. The Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey. Yeah, that's an item you can just completely miss in the originals, so it's very nice that they kind of forced it on you here. Gonna check it out real quick here. Of course, we have all of our phone numbers. We have our mother pre-registered. And if we click here, we have the map. Obviously, we haven't explored too much, but we'll slowly fill out this thing. And we also have the settings here. We can change the background. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. I really do like the design of the original one as opposed to all the others. Let's keep moving, no time to slack. Oh, also another thing to note, whenever you run through grass, there's going to be a higher chance that you're going to encounter a wild Pokemon. That, for the longest time, it seemed like that was just a myth, like, obviously you're running faster, so you're gonna meet more Pokemon at a faster rate. But no, the encounter rate is actually higher per step you take. So keep that in mind. It might be a reason that you might want to keep the run button off. Also, this is just going to be a stall fest, isn't it? Yep, gotta love Metapods. Might be a reason you want to keep the run button off so that you can walk through grassy patches when you walk up to them, and then run once you get out of them. I wanted to keep this battle in because we're going to be, you know, leveling up here. It's kind of important to level up this early on. But I guess I can take this chance to talk about the changes from this game from Gold and Silver and Crystal. So obviously we have new Pokemon from Generation 3 and 4, but we won't be seeing them too much. Generation 4 we're going to see more of, mainly because a lot of Pokemon in Johto now evolve and are now viable as team members because of that. There were so many useless Pokemon off the top of my head, like Miss Drevis. I'm thinking of their evolution names and I can't think of their pre-evolution names, but there's plenty of Pokemon here that could not evolve before and now they're all viable. So we're going to be seeing a couple of Gen 4 Pokemon, obviously. Gen 3 Pokemon, not as much because they really have nothing to do with this generation. There are ways to catch them, but of course that comes in the late game, and we did get a critical hit, which, fun fact, actually negates all of his hardens. So that was actually a pretty clutch hit on Bud's part. That's gonna reach us to level 6, getting us Razor Leaf. I forgot, Chikorita learns Razor Leaf on level 6. Very convenient. Not convenient, however, because this entire route is filled with bug types. Speaking of bug types, this is another one. Caterpie shouldn't be as hard to take down, but speaking of more differences, we also have the physical special split in this game. So in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal, if you used a normal type move 100% of the time, it would be a physical move. If you used a grass type move like Razor Leaf, it would 100% of the time be a special move. But now they're split by moves. So say I can use Tackle and it's a normal type attack, it'll be physical, but if I use, say, Hyper Beam, it's a special attack, so it affects the opponent's special defense. And it just kind of makes the game a lot deeper as a result. And wow, we really got to level up off of that Caterpie. I think we're going to be just fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and select off the run for now, because we're already encountering a few more enemies than I would prefer to. There's another important building here. Let's check it out. What's happening? Also, you can run inside. That's another change that Generation 4 made. People usually come to my house looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. You did mean to visit my house, right? Of course I did. How kind of you. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be. I'm so happy that I'll give you this. Yeah, so he mentioned the once a day thing. One thing about this game, yeah, we can carry apricorns now, is that it's very much based on kind of timed and daily events. There's things that'll only happen on a Tuesday, things that'll only happen at night, things that happen once a day or once a week. This game is filled to the brim with things like that, and I would hopefully like to show off all of them in every case I can. You know, I think I'm already gonna have to give the patented Let's Player sorry I sound sick, because, you know, I had a little bit of a sleepless night. You know how it is. We're gonna try and make our way. They seem to be having a Pokemon. Hold on, they have their Pokemon out. Oh, I love there being outside sprites for every Pokemon. Go, Rattata, tackle. What? This is a big battle. Leave me alone. Yeah, I can see it. Some pretty intense stuff going on there. Pokemon can use its moves as long as the moves still have PP. When a move has no PP remaining, that Pokemon cannot use that move. Then you should take your Pokemon to the Pokemon Center. Yep, every move does have its limit of uses. Generally, the stronger the move, the less PP it has. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. We're probably never going to have to worry about PP in any capacity throughout the whole game. Really, if you just keep an eye out and like be aware if you have a move with like 5 PP or something, you'll be fine. Also, that Pidgey did indeed almost knock us out. It's not like it has any super effective moves on us, it's just, you know, we're fighting a lot of enemies. Please let me leave. At this rate, I'm going to be level 10 before I even get out of here. There we go. And of course, can't pass up this apricorn tree. These apricorns will have a use that I'll explain a little later. I kind of just grabbed a few without explaining them. Don't worry, they'll be useful in time, but just not now. What is up? I'm here to crash this party. You must be Rob. It was I who sent the email to Professor Elm earlier. Alrighty, what do you got for me? I'm so surprised that they made those tiles just for the little wires behind the computers. I don't think they really do that in many other places. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. The mystery egg. I don't know, that's something that just always caught my eye whenever I came in here, especially in Gold and Silver. A friend of mine from Ekritique gave it to me. That's a hard one to say. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell us what this is. He's the best when it comes to the research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak, and I guess hatching is an evolution. You are returning to Professor Elm. Here, your Pokemon should have a rest. Oh, I know it. Ooh, buddy, don't I know it. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Rob. I was just visiting my friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. What's this? A rare Pokemon. I see, you must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. I hope so. You seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. And so we get our Pokedex, further filling out our menu down there. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Rob, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers just to be on the safe side. And so we registered Pokemon Oak, our 3rd number. Wow, we're really popular already. And with that, I'm just gonna leave Mr. Pokemon to ponder about what he just did. And I'm gonna, hello, Rob? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Okay, and on that note, we have some suspense. See you all in the next episode when we get back to Professor Elm's lab and see what's going on. See you all then, and goodbye.